least 2 people have been killed and more than 80 wounded in a grenade attack in Madagascar's capital. It took place during the country's National Day celebrations. The explosion at a stadium in Antananarivo took place as a free concert was staged to mark the nation's 56th anniversary of independence from France. President Hery Rajao-narimam-pianina, who visited the injured victims in hospital, has blamed the attack on political tensions. Right, our correspondent Robert Nagila has been following the story closely for us. He now joins us live in our Nairobi studio. Robert, firstly, what more do we know about the blast?
Well, thank you, Lindy. As yet, no one has yet claimed responsibility. No individual or group has claimed responsibility. But like you said, we've heard from the president in a statement where he said that he basically put it down to a political crisis. So it appears at this particular moment that he is blaming a political faction within Madagascar itself. Now, what we do know is 2 people are dead, 80 injured. This was supposed to be part of the national celebrations. There'd been a military parade earlier on, and much later, after all this was said and done, there was a concert ongoing where people had stayed over at this national stadium to participate and enjoy themselves when this explosion occurred.
Well, of course, as you say, the president pointing to political tension in the country. Madagascar has seen such tension before, but never an attack of this nature. What's different now?
Not an attack of this nature in terms of the numbers, but there was a similar attack years back around 2009, 2010, same stadium where a toddler was killed as well. This was down to politics. Now, to understand what's going on in Madagascar at the moment, you have to go back to the turn of the century when President Rajao-narimam-pianina, that's his name, I believe I got it right, was elected president after a political crisis. There was a disputed elections. He was then re-elected in 2006, overthrown in 2009 by former DJ Rajolina, who came into power. This current president came in 2013. There was an impeachment process against him in 2014-15. He survived that. However, the political crisis in that country has been ongoing for the last 20 or so odd years. Right now, you've got an opposition that whose allegiance is to some of the former presidents who are challenging the authority of this particular president. I must hasten to add, however, that investigations have not pointed to any political faction being responsible for this particular explosion. This is what the president actually said, that he puts it down to political divergence. So at this particular moment, some fingers are pointing to some of his political factions in the opposition.
All right, well, thanks very much for that update, Robert Nagila. Of course, closely following developments for us there in that situation in Madagascar.